Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm not doing good. I got cold and fever and then infection on my nose. So it's kind of really painful, but I'm gonna try to do the videos. And we also have power failure nowadays. So it's very extremely difficult nowadays. 4 or 5 hours of no electricity. We're living in dark stone age. Thanks to corruption, I guess. But we still have to do our work. I have to do my work and I have to upload. So I have done 2 episodes already. Please watch them. One is a let's say tribute to one of the Chanel's best fragrances ever. Second one is a comparison. Third one is gonna be a list, which is a winter list. And I'm gonna do a lot of these because winter is upcoming, and you are like trying to prepare and everything. I have many fragrances I want to show in terms of rotation. There are some fragrances people don't usually talk about it, and I like to do that kind of list. And this is gonna be like exactly that. Some fragrances are gonna be, yes, well known. Some of them are lesser talked about. Some of them are something that people don't talk about at all. So here is something like a mix of a lot of things. It's like a mixed bag of chocolates. You can pick up caramel, you can pick up mint, you can pick up chocolate, boozy stuff, cheaper, more expensive, designer niche, clone house. You'll find a lot of these here. I like doing this. It's sort of like a good mix going. All right. So I have 2 honorable mentions, and I think these fragrances, some of them can be worn in warm weather, but mostly winter exclusive. So I want to show you 2 discontinued fragrances which you cannot get, but if you can get, I think in Europe some of you can get this for cheap. Try them. Okay, these are some of the hidden gem fragrances that you can try and people don't talk about. First one is Azzaro, and some of you will be like, never heard of this one. Acteur, what's that? I don't know if that's how that spells, but I bought like a partial bottle long time back from a guy in our community, and this is one of those fragrances I wanted to review. It's like I think gin and tonic, and then some rose play. It's kind of like a boozy, kind of like a weird fragrance, and you can look at the atomizer. You know this is not from this era. Super expensive, super rare to find. I thought of selling it because I don't wear it that much, but when I smell it, it definitely is one of the best boozy rose scents like ever. These are complex times of perfumery. Nowadays, Azaro, whatever the release, not gonna be this quality. Definitely check out Fresh Rose, kind of like a boozy, Acteur by Azaro. I'll write down the names, don't worry. Second one is a fragrance. Few days back, we went to a shop and I saw it, and it reminded me of this one in my collection. That exact fragrance, it's super rare to find. If you have it, it's worth $200, $300, okay? This is gonna be this fragrance, Lanvin Avant Garde, okay? I think this is a 100 ml bottle. Yeah, they also have 50 mls. These are super rare to find. I have this much juice left, lucky for me. I think maybe 40 ml or 45. This one, I have similar to this, La Nuit de l'Homme. And this one is a waxy honey bee, sort of like, not honey bee, honey bee wax, or what is it called, honey wax. You understand that feel, okay? So beeswax, sorry. This one has that feel. And this got cardamom, a little bit spicy, but very unique fragrance. The thing is, this perfume people nowadays do not know about it. If you find it somewhere, buy it and keep it. Even if you do not like the smell, you can make a fortune out of it by selling it. Lanvin Avant Garde. I think that fragrance I learned about from Jeremy's channel long back. So let me start. I put them according to my order, 15 fragrances. I will show you brief note on each, but I have reviewed them all. Check out my full review. First fragrance, I'll start with Guess. See, you couldn't guess. This is how the day is gonna roll. Beautiful green juice, and this is one of the bottles I wanted to collect. When I started my journey, people have different eyes. They have different things they want. But I want to review something from at least one fragrance from each house. That's why I ended up buying Guess, and I reviewed quite a few Guess fragrances, but not as many as I like to. This one right here is not masterpiece or anything. It's a fragrance which is green, metallic, soapy. Okay, simple perfume, doesn't have beast mode longevity, but it's really, really affordable. I think it's a 75 ml bottle. It's called Guess Man, I think, right? So Guess is not a house that everybody talks about. When I smell it, it gives me sort of like Azzaro's Chrome vibe. Imagine like green, soapy Azzaro's Chrome. That's what I get from it. It's really nice dry down, and you can actually go through multiple bottles of it. Like if you like Siki Eternity kind of perfumes, which is soapy green, or in line, if you like Polo green, in a way, this is way beast mode. Just I'm not showing you that one today. This is a wearable fragrance you can try in daytime for winter office setup. Okay, Guess Man, number 15. Number 14. One of the Dunhill fragrances I did not want to keep, but I decided to, I couldn't sell it, so I kept it. But This actually is a bit challenging perfume, which is surprising, from Dunhill Desire line. This is called Desire Platinum, I think. Yeah, a really cool looking bottle. I have reviewed every single thing from this line. I'm very proud of that. Check out my Dunhill Desire. Just type Dunhill Desire Joyamin, you will find. This one is a tobacco based perfume, spicy tobacco, dark, and I think this one doesn't have anything on Fragrantica because it was released without any press or anything. But the perfume, it's not typical Desire line that you are like, hey, I'm not going to buy one of these. You can try this. This is different. And when I smell it, it's complex. It's like a pipe tobacco. It's dark. I think there's some spices note in it and lavender. Perhaps that was the nose breakdown. But if you like fragrance, like in short, Tom Ford, what's the fragrance? Noire Anthracite. Perhaps they're going for similar theme, but it's not that clone of that, but similar fashion. Dunhill Desire Platinum. See, I'm showing you some uncommon ones. Number 13, this is my favorite scary fragrance. This is called Grey Flannel. I always say Flannel. Grey Flannel by, I think this house is called what? Geoffree Beene. Okay. Geoffree Beene is a house that I don't have that many fragrances, but they have some interesting ones. This is a shape of wine bottle. That's why I bought it in the first place. It's 125 ml. This fragrance is mossy, oak moss. I think, man, totally different experience than everything else here I'm gonna show. This fragrance scares me. Sometimes I wear it, it's just like, what did I do? Why did I do it? But if it's cold and you are craving for something like being in a forest, or you want to have something, like in the cabin, cabin in the woods, if you like films like that, this is a fragrance you can wear also for Halloween. Very mature fragrance, very much like older gentleman style, but I would say for colder months, really nice fragrance. You can take a look at it. Grey Flannel. I think it's out of style on most part, but still, I'll show you that today. Number 12, this fragrance. Nobody reviews it, nobody shows it, but I'm very proud that I have it now. And I just love the juice color, mesmerizing. It's a small bottle, 75 ml, and I don't know the full name of it because it's a huge name. So it's a Loccitane and Voyage in Mediterranee. I think Neroli Nebula, I forgot the whole name. Look at the juice color. This was released, I think, for perhaps female market or unisex, but definitely this fragrance is potent like the juice color, and it's not expensive. I think you can still find this in many markets, but I'll write down the name. Check it out. If you like orange blossom, okay, Neroli, this perfume would be niche quality. Okay, when you open it, when you smell it, when you spray it on the paper, it's just so stunning. People go for Guerlain, like people go gaga over houses like that. I'm not saying anything against Guerlain, but Chanel number 5, if you like those style perfume. These are kind of fragrances will make you so happy. Just do not spray on the white clothing, okay? This is Loccitane, Neroli. I think that's the name I'm going to stick to. Number 11, a Joop fragrance, Homme Extreme. This fragrance is basically like a lesser sweet version, a little bit darker take on Homme, which is the pink juice. The pink juice is very wild. This one is wearable, and this got cacao. If you like Lige, L'Instant de Guerlain Extreme, this fragrance you might like. It's a fresh gourmand, or almost to the point of coffee, but mostly like a cacao chocolatey fragrance. Really good sprayer, okay, and sweet. It's really nice sweet for colder months. If you like Halloween, and if you do like fizzy vibes like root beer, this one will give you that vibe. Okay, definitely check it out. These are not expensive. Joop house, you guys know, budget house, and you get 125 ml juice. Okay, that's the best thing I like about this house, Homme Extreme. That's number 11. So let's enter top 10. Number 10, I'm going to go with a favorite perfume of mine. It doesn't have the push of winter, but it's better in winter, mild cold weathers. This is Lacoste L'Homme Intense or Intense. Okay, I do love Lacoste L'Homme a little bit more than this in summer. That one has a rhubarb vibe. This is rhubarb, but it's a bit more darker take on the original Lacoste L'Homme. The perfume, when you smell it, it's really fresh, like it doesn't smell like the darkness of the bottle. But if you want to wear something unique, bit fruity, if you're craving for something fresh in winter, you can try this Lacoste L'Homme Intense. Good push from this, 5-6 hours easy. Best part is also affordable. And when you talk about affordable, let me show you this perfume from Lattafa, which when I reviewed it, I think I was the first one to review it perhaps, but they have two in this line. Okay, first one was like Lattafa Mahir. They also have Lattafa Mahir Black. It's a bit daring. I like this a little bit more over that Mahir Black. Look at the juice color, look at the bottle. Mabusan has a bottle like this, I think. Okay, I reviewed it, I broke that bottle. But this one, if you like Chanel, no, sorry, Dior Oud Ispahan fragrance in that style. Look at that horse head. Nowadays, Middle Eastern houses, they're doing a lot of these gorgeous bottles for very cheap price tag, heavy bottle. This one, if you like oud, very fruity, rose, but it's like amber play and it's playful. It's got this caramel chocolatey vibe. This one has good push too. Lattafa Mahir, definitely in winter, it's gonna rock your world. Okay, check it out. Affordable perfume. So next one, it's a classic. I have to show this every time winter comes. It's one of my favorite classics. This is called Sike Obsession for him. Massive 200 ml bottle. I'm very proud of it because I don't want to run out of this juice ever. You know the story of trapping the tigresses with this one because they're attracted to this DNA. But basically what I get from it is a very spicy, man, the DNA, I can never rate it like out of 10 or anything. It's just a classic smell. You know, your fathers, your uncles or elder brothers. It's the era that represents. This fragrance represents. Amazing fragrance, Sike Obsession for him. Definitely must sniff in winter if you like classic fragrances. Next one, a little bit surprising fragrance. I actually wish I had Dior Sauvage EDP. My bottle is actually finishing almost. I have 10 ml left, but I have found a solution for that one. This is called The Wild by Luxodor Perfume. Okay, Luxodor Perfumes or Parfums, yeah. This one, even though it says Parfum, it's a clone of Dior Sauvage EDP. The longevity from this is very impressive. The sprayer is okay, but I like this house a lot. When they give magnetic top, this one doesn't come with it. Man, when I smell this, the quality of this fragrance, okay, there are a lot of Dior Sauvage clones, okay. This is a dark take on the Dior Sauvage line. You can definitely smell the layer above the Dior Sauvage EDP. And this bit serious. I think there's a leather or something dark in it, but it's not smoky. But just a tad bit dark like this. Imagine Sauvage colored like this, okay. Definitely hidden gem. People don't talk about it. It's a nice perfume. If you like Dior Sauvage EDP, it's 1/3 of the price, okay. Definitely, or 1/4. Definitely good push from it. Winter time, office, official. This is a very stunning fragrance, okay. The Wild, Parfum by Luxodor. Number 6, yesterday I took it out for a reason and I just wanted to check. I was curious how much juice I'm left with in this one, and I thought I just ran out of the fragrance because it's discontinued, hard to find. This one house of Hugo Boss, the scent line. Nobody has this. Nobody talks about it. Nobody shows this. People talk about Private Accord, Absolute, the original, and I also have Parfum. Okay, this dark bottle comes in a really nice different packaging. I bought this by accident once. But this fragrance right here, whew, Iris Play. If you like Dior Homme, okay, if you like Valentino Vumo, this is the same style. They put this nice little iris and leather note on top of it. Just take a look at that bottle. It's awesome, okay. And I think this is the best looking bottle from this line. I don't see it anywhere. And the fragrance, the longevity from this, it's I would say above average, like 6.5 to 7 out of 10. But the smell is really enjoyable. Cozy day, leather jacket, or if you have a muffler or something or cardigan, put it on. Classy gentleman smell, okay. Hugo Boss, the scent. This is called Parfum or Parfum. Similar looking bottle. Oh, look at that coincidence. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that before. So top 5. Showing you one of my favorite gourmand fragrances at this price point. This is Khamrah, okay. Some of the Western reviewers, they do not know how to like pronounce it. It sounds like Khamrah, sounds like camera. This is Khamrah, okay. Even though I'm not Arab, but this is how it goes. This perfume, you guys know, Angel Shares clone, but doesn't have the opening booziness. It's just a gourmand, chocolatey, sweet, salty caramel sort of smell. Amazing bottle, amazing value. Longevity is precisely like what you're looking for colder months. Wear this if you like gourmands, okay. So this is definitely one of my highly recommended fragrance for winter, Lattafa Khamrah. Number 4, let's bring back a niche quality juice. Lalaique, Encre Noire à l'extrême. So those rumors about longevity, I'll tell you one thing. Lalaique, most of the fragrances do not have beast mode, so it's not like a big surprise. Hey, they don't last. As long as they last, they smell really fine. One of the best boozy scents ever. Spicy, dark take on the vetiver of the original. It's very playful. Definitely can smell the original DNA, a little bit woody, but if you have this, bottle looks stunning. Definitely you can be proud of it. Lalaique a la Extreme Encre Noire line. Number 3, definitely I'm going to show you my favorites, Drakkar Intense, okay? And doesn't matter, you know, like big reviewers said, oh, boo, this one didn't do the trick for them. You know, full respect to big reviewers, I have full respect, but they smell so many niche perfumes, their nose is so mature, so they don't really bother for cheaper fragrances. And I think if niche house, you know, it just influenced some of the reviewers like, hey, it's a niche house, so it's an awesome fragrance, you look at it, $300. You can get this for 30 something dollars nowadays, I think, in under $40. And this fragrance smells like a boozy version of Drakkar Noire. Doesn't have anything to do with the original, but I like this. This is a more modern, sweeter, boozier take on barbershop fragrances. Okay, definitely check it out. Look at the juice color, amazing. Drakkar Intense by Guy Laroche. Number 2, discontinued. Hunt it down, and I'll tell you it's going to be a good investment. Even if you pay almost $100 for it, this is going to be a great investment. I don't know the full name of it. I call this Eau Des Missions Cologne. This basically, in short, if you know Guerlain's Spiritus de Bovigny, I think Dubovigny, I can't pronounce that, and you like this fragrance by Mercedes-Benz. This is also discontinued, picking up price, but this fragrance bottle is nice, sprayer sucks. This is the fragrance that I love. Very similar to each other. This is a boozy vanilla, okay, and myrrh, and I think a little bit of I think there's a note that gives the sweetness, benzoin, okay. So it's a sweet vanilla. Look at the juice color once again. I have this much left, about 90 ml of 200. Sorry, this is, I think I have more than 100 ml. This is 250 ml bottle, and even though this is cologne concentration, it lasts a long time. Opening is a bit synthetic and harsh. Dry down is so good. Definitely check it out. Eau Des Missions Cologne. Leaves me to number 1, and leads me to number 1 for a reason. This is number 1, really expensive, more expensive than you can buy for this one fragrance. You can buy at least 3 or 4 from this line, okay? But shouldn't let you stop, you know, shouldn't let that stop you from buying this. I have smelled and reviewed 4 or 5 from this house. This is my most favorite till now, okay? This is called African Leather by Memo Paris, okay? This is so expensive. Even if a tester, it's going to cost you money. But what's so good about it is the tasty, spicy cardamom. And I talked about Lanvin Avant-Garde. Imagine something that's better than Lanvin Avant-Garde, Tom Ford Noir Extreme, and also La Nuit de l'Homme. In my humble opinion, this is better than those fragrances. Noir Extreme is really good, playful, but this is a gem, okay? Spicy, and this bit sweetness, and I think the leather, it's not the real leather, but it's like a brown leather vibe. I just love wearing this. Let me spray a little bit. My hand is empty. Just to remind myself, I wear this sparingly. One of my best fragrance in my collection, okay? Look at these bottles. I think they do not come in 100 ml, this is 75 ml, but if you can get a good price, get this fragrance. You will thank me later, man. Beautiful fragrance, masterpiece of a perfume. Memo African Leather. That definitely ends the story today for winter. Try this out. I'll do a lot more of these videos. Please check them out. I talk a little bit more because I want you to know like about this fragrance, what they are for. You know, 3 minutes video I can cover them all, but you will not know why they are here. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I'll go upload it, and take care. Bye bye.